So for me, a deeper shade of green is, we all fall at a different place within the scale of colors of green. There's always going to be somebody who has a deeper shade of green than us. And maybe someone has a lighter shade of green, but they're trying to deepen that shade of green. I feel like it's more inclusive. This isn't a competition about, who's green or who's not. It's about inviting everyone to look at our practices about what impact we leave on the planet and for future generations. For me, other than my mother, the best teacher for me has been the garden. The garden has taught me to transition towards organic practices. It taught me that the chemicals that I had been educated to use in school, that really there were a lot of issues like runoff issues. Some of the bigger issues that we have today in the landscape trade and in farming we have a lot of runoff issues because chemical fertilizers are very soluble, they release very quickly, they go down through the soil profile and they end up in our waterways. And most organics are water insoluble. It requires the microbial activity in the soil to break those fertilizers down. So when I look at the garden as a teacher that is allowing me to look at all of the other practices that I do. What's under my kitchen sink? What are some of the different materials, the different products, the lotions and the deodorants and the things that we're using on ourselves? I'm still a student in this deepening of my own shade of green. To say that I have it all figured out would just not even be a possibility. There's so much to learn. And I think each of us has a responsibility to embrace this change that's happening. All of us matter in this process. And the children that will be coming in the next generations, I want to see them have opportunities to grow food in healthy soils with healthy waters. Being green and being sustainable, this whole concept of sustainability is that what we do today doesn't impact in a negative way future generations.